What's up, everyone? It is Saturday. It's Saturday a little bit later in the evening than I thought I'd be getting to this. It's about 5:45 Eastern right now. I think I'm only going to play the third quarter on camera today. And let me turn some lights on around here. Holy cow. Okay, there's one. And here comes the other one. Boom. All right. And then I want to, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the fourth quarter yet. It's a pretty big blowout. I'd love to start a new game tomorrow. So I don't have a lot of time this evening to play. So I'm just gonna play the third quarter. As soon as I find something put on the TV here, I think Perfect Strangers is gonna go on my TV, and it's also a blowout. I mean, we got Green Bay up 31-10. Atlanta tried to come back near the end of the second quarter and couldn't do it. So there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and start this third quarter and see how far we can get before I stop. And we're going to start with the kickoff. Green Bay will be kicking off. And it will be Chris Jackie. 33 on the kickoff. So he booms at 25. That's a touchback. And Chris Jackie's going to put this through the back of the end zone. And again, Deion Sanders denied a chance to return it. And I'm now kind of infatuated, if that's the word, with the idea that he has not returned a kick on now at least 6 kickoffs in this game. He has not gotten a chance to return a kick, and it kind of makes me laugh a little bit. So Atlanta, again, they're a 65-35 passing team. But for the most part, even though they're down 31-10, I'm still going to roll for a lot of standard offenses because it's going to come up with a pass most of the time anyway. 16 is going to be a short pass on first down. Chris Miller not having a great game, 8-18, 127, not bad. No interceptions, so not terrible. 63 for Atlanta is going to be Keith Jones. He's an A, and I did a little bit of research on Keith Jones today because I was really confused because the Browns also have Keith Jones in 1989. I thought, is it the same person? It turns out it's a different person. This Atlanta Keith Jones played for 4 years. The Browns Keith Jones was drafted in 1989 by the Rams. Somehow he ended up on Cleveland. He played 1 year. He got about 60 touches throughout the season and then never played again. I don't know why he only played for 1 year. I find that strange. So I may want to do a little bit more research on that too because I'm curious. But it's going to be Keith Jones, and he's an A on short passes. 11 on your defense is a CD. We'll make it a BD. And we'll go Chris Miller to Keith Jones on first down. And it's a 43. And a 43 is never good. That's a 29. And Chris Miller, he's going to scramble. He's going to get knocked out of bounds 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So it will be considered a sack. And who got it for Green Bay? That is going to be Mr. Dave Brown. Oh, I'm sorry. Sacks are on the left. Tim Harris. Wow, Tim Harris. I got to look at this. I got to look at his card real quick. I got to see what I just saw on his locator. So Tim Harris, he is for Green Bay. He's an inside linebacker. He's a 5. But look at some of these sack numbers. So we start with Robert Brown for Green Bay. He's starting at defensive end. He's a 2, QS2. Then you go to the nose tackle, Bob Nelson, QS1. Mark Hall, other defensive end, QS2. Tim Harris, QS12. Holy cow. I'm going to guess he had a pretty good year. So he got that sack. All right. Okay, so it's going to be second down and 13 now. So let's go medium pass heavy here for Atlanta. And we're going to give him a short pass. Second and 13 now. 46 on your receiver. That'll be Brad Beckman. He's a C. And 55 is an AD. We'll make it another BD. So it's going to be Miller to Beckman. A 12. And that is going to be, a 21. And that is incomplete. And Miller avoids the interception. But he's still having a hard time connecting with his receivers. And that'll make it third and 13. And we will go medium pass heavy again. And we will get another short pass. All right, 23. 23 is going to be Ron Heller. He's a B. He's a starting tight end. He's a B. 36 on the defense is a BS, and we'll make it a BD. And we'll say Miller to the tight end, Ron Heller on third and 13. And it's a 13. That's a 12, and that is going to be incomplete. And Atlanta just comes out and goes 3 and out right off the bat. And they're going to have to bring out Scott Fulhag to punt. Fulhag gets his foot under it. And he is going to kick it 42 yards, and it will be taken by D10. So 42 for Fulhag. D10, that's going to be Jeff Query. So 45 for Query, that is a 20. And Query is going to get 5 yards on the return. And, I mean, stop me when you've heard me say this before. Green Bay set up with good field position. 1st and 10 on their own, 46. Mikowski, 18 of 24, 329. At least 2 touchdowns. I think he's got 2 because I think Fullwood has the other 2 on rushes. So see if we can keep this going. We're gonna go standard, and we're gonna start off with a short pass. Mikowski's not gonna let up here. 55. That's an AD. 56. That'll be John Spagnola. He's a C. So it's going to be, what did I say, AD? So it's going to be a BD. So Mikowski looking for John Spagnola. I believe he's a tight end. There he is. Yeah, he's a backup tight end. There he is. Is he the same Spagnola that ends up as a coach maybe for the Eagles maybe? I'm not sure. Mikowski, 54. And we're going to start off with a penalty. That pass is complete for 7 yards, but there are flags down. TH, and that is a 16 and a 16, I believe. Yeah, that's going to be a delay game. So Green Bay doesn't even get the playoff, and they're going backwards. Both teams going backwards to start this second half. Not ideal. 1st and 10 back on the, or 1st and 15 back on the 41, and stick with the standard offense. Oh, we're going to get a medium pass now. Mikowski doesn't. He wants to get it all at one time. He wants all of it. 16 on your defense is an AS. And 53, that'll be Aubrey Matthews. That guy, for being a C receiver, he's got a lot of play in this game. So it's going to be a, let's see, what did I go there? I went standard, so it's going to be a BS. So we go Mikowski to Matthews. A 16, that's a 20. Oh, and that is incomplete. So Mikowski looking for Matthews. Make it 2nd and 15. We'll stay standard. Let's go short pass heavy. And we'll get a short pass. $23 on your defense. That's a BG, and we'll make it a BS. 63 is Herman Fontenot, and he's an A, so we'll make this an AS. So we're going to go Mikowski to Fontenot on 2nd and 15. 64, and that'll be a 9, and that is going to be complete for 10 yards. So Mikowski hits Herman Fontenot for 10, and they're going to get 2/3 of that yardage needed for a first down on that play. It's going to be 3rd and 5. And they're going to cross the 50. They get to the 49 of Atlanta on that play. Go short pass heavy. Oh, and it's going to be a medium pass this time. So Mikowski trying to get the first down here. 31 is a CS. We'll make it a CD. And 26 is Brent Fullwood. We'll stay at CD on this medium pass. So Mikowski to Fullwood. Oh, a 43. That is a 29. And Mikowski is nailed behind the line of scrimmage. And he is sacked for a 9-yard loss. And who got him for Atlanta? That is going to be, is that 26? Marcus Cotton. Marcus Cotton getting the sack. And both teams, 3 and out. Give up some quarterback sacks. A lot of stuff going on. What are we doing here? Okay. All right, so let's bring out Don Bracken. This might be his first punt of the game, Don Bracken for the Packers. 41 for Bracken. And that is a 14. That is a very poor punt. That is a 31-yard punt taken by D11. And D11 is going to be Deion Sanders, and he finally gets to touch the ball. So I built him up this much. I mean, I got to assume it's going to be a fair catch. He's going to take it at the 27-yard line. A 12, and a 12 is a 27, and that indeed is a fair catch. So Deion, come on, buddy. You got to make the most of these opportunities. 1st and 10 at the 27 for Atlanta. All right, we are back. I had to stop there and feed the dog. So it's 1st and 10 on the 27 for Atlanta. Still in this game. I mean, down 3 touchdowns, but good defense on that last drive. So let's see what they can do here. And they're going to start with a medium pass. And 23, and we're going to go back to Ron Heller. He's a C on medium passes. And AD is going to become BD. So we're going to go Chris Miller to Ron Heller. 63, always an adventure. We get an RP7. We have a rare play 7. Now you guys know my love of the rare play 7. So let us load up the chat GPT. And we'll load up my APBA rare play generator. And we'll bring it over here so you can follow along. I don't care about you, ad block. All right. Again, searchable in the custom GPT store. Free. Anybody go use it. I created it for myself, but anybody else can go use it. All you do is you give it the scenario of the game. And we are, let's see, 3rd quarter. Atlanta with the ball. Down 31-10. Ball at the minus 27, yeah. At their own 27. 1st and 10. Medium pass to tight end. Let's see. Chris Miller. Look at that. Chris Miller is your quarterback. And the play is a medium pass. To Ron Heller. That's all we need. Yeah, that's all we need. All right, here we go. Now let's see what GPT is going to come up with. Again, we get plays 2 through 12. Oh, it's so weird how it does it different. Like it's never given me this game context before. Like it summed up what I typed here, which is kind of strange. But now it's going to give us 12 plays, 2 through 12. Feel free to read them as I go here. I'm not reading them. I want it to be a surprise. I'm watching Perfect Strangers, Larry and Balky. Some of the best physical comedy ever. I think I said that yesterday. All right, there's number 8. There's 9 and 10. Here comes 11 and 12. And there's 12. All right, I'll leave it there for a second if you want to pause it. All right, here we go. And now we'll go to 7 because 7 is the most common rolled number. And let's roll it. And we get an 8. Just out of reach. Miller spots Heller with a step on his defender and fires a dart. Unfortunately, the ball sails just an inch too high, glancing off Heller's fingertips and falling incomplete. The sideline groans in frustration. Oh, Chris Miller with another incomplete pass. Ron Heller, where are you at? There you are. Miller now, 8 of 21. Oof. Not a great game for him. All right. 2nd and 10. Let's go standard here. And we're going to get a 6. That is an outside run. $53. 53 is going to be Keith Jones. 62. 62 on the defense is an AS. So Keith Jones against an AS. A 32. That is not good. 32. Oh, it's a 25. It's no gain, and he is actually going to... Well, he stays inbound. So no gain on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 10 as Atlanta trying not to go 3 and out for the second straight drive. 16. So we're going to go back to the medium pass. Oh, 62. I can't get. Oh, okay. Keith Jones. He's a B on medium passes. I think that was a 45. BS. So it's going to be a BD. So we're going to go Miller to Keith Jones against a BD. 55 for Miller. He hits one. That's 21 yards, and that's a first down. Somebody finally gets a first down in this thing. Keith Jones, right? Was it Keith Jones? Yeah. And it's 21 yards. Yeah, all right. Somebody gets a first down in this half. First and 10 now with a 48 for Atlanta. Again, trying to come back here. We're gonna stay with medium pass. 26 this time. That'll be John Settle. He's a B on medium passes. 23 is a CG. So we're gonna make it a CS. No, that was a standard offense. We're gonna make it a CG. And Green Bay expecting run here. Chris Miller. Is that right? CG? Oh, yeah. CG is not great. Okay. So it's going to be Miller to John Settle. A 61. That is a 14, and that is going to be incomplete. And Miller can't come up with another one. And that'll make it second down and 10 now on their own 48-yard line. Staying standard, and we're going to stay with the medium pass. Holy cow, 18s and 19s for days today on these dice. All right, 26, and that's going back to John Settle. Basically the same play here. 65's an AS. He's a B, so we'll make it an AS. So Miller now looking for John Settle. Oh, my God, it's a 66. That's a 3. That's good for 36 yards. And that is going to be another first down as Miller looking for his running backs on this drive and getting some success out of it. That's going to be first and 10 all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's Miller now 10 of 24 for 184. So I think he's connected on some big plays. It's just he can't get him in the end zone. Let's go back to standard. I don't have long pass anymore, so any pass is going to be a medium pass. All right, 11. That'll be a short pass. $35, and that is going to be Sean Collins. He's an A. 56 is an AS, and we'll leave it right at AS. So Miller now looking for Sean Collins. 61, 14, and that is complete. And that is good for 8 yards, and he's going to get halfway to the end zone. It's going to be second down and 2 for Atlanta on the 8. Trying to cut it to 2 scores here. And we will go, let's go short pass heavy here. Let's go standard. It's second and 2. And it's going to be a short pass. All right. No, that's actually, well, I can't do medium pass. So that's, any pass is a short pass. And it's going to be Michael Haynes. He's an A. 44 is a BD. We'll make this an AD. So it's going to be second and 2 from the 8-yard line. Chris Miller going to look for Michael Haynes. Oh, 32. That's a 20, and that is incomplete. Miller to Haynes. And it's going to be third and 2. And let's go big here. Let's try to run this thing in. We're definitely fourth down territory again. Let's go big. And we're at 15. We're in an outside run. 45. 45 is going to be John Settle. 35 on your defense. That is CS. Ooh, we're going to make it a CG. Yikes. So Settle going to take the pitch. Try to find the corner. 35. He's going to find the corner. 17. He gets 3 yards, and that's enough for a first down. So Settle gets him to first and goal. First and goal at the 5. And we'll go standard. Any pass is a short pass. And it is an inside run. All right, 25. That'll be Settle. 23 is a CD. So John Settle's going to take the handoff and go up the middle. Oh, 32 again. 25. That is no gain. It's going to be second and goal from the 5. We'll go standard offense again. And it's going to be a short pass. It's going to be Michael Haynes. He's an A. 26 is a BS. We'll make this an AS. It's going to be Miller to Haynes. 45 is a 15. And that's complete for 6 yards, and that is a touchdown. And Chris Miller hits Michael Haynes, cutting across the middle, and he gets into the end zone. And the Falcons need an extra point to get to within 2 touchdowns. Here's the kick. Oh, God, 32. 22. I think that's going to be good. Yeah, that's good. And it is 31-17 as Atlanta trying to fight back here. Takes their second drive of the half and goes all the way, I think, 73 yards on that drive. And it's 31-17, so they're going to kick off. Greg Davis, 61. That's a 4. And he boots it 63 yards, so he kicks it to the 2-yard line. And it'll be taken by, for Green Bay, that'll be Vince Workman. Workman, 16. Oh, there's a lot of 20s in his card on 16. 22. Workman's only going to get 18 yards. He's going to get him back to the 20. And it's going to be 1st and 10 now on the 20 for Green Bay. Trying to hold off a rally here. And we'll start standard offense. 4. And that's going to be an inside run. No, that's it's an inside run. All right. Oh, lots of big numbers here. Let's see. 46 and 66. 66 is Herman Fontenot. He's a halfback too. He's also an ex-Cleveland Brown. 46 in your defense is an AS. So Fontenot against an AS. A 46. That's a 21, and Fontenot is going to pick up nothing. He's going to get nailed and get nothing on the play. And that's probably why his only rushing locator number is 66. He's not getting many carries. And that's going to make it 2nd and 10 now, still on the 20. Let's go short pass heavy here. And we get a short pass. $33. So the defense is waiting for it. That's a BD. It is going to be Sterling Sharp, though. So make it an AD. And it's going to be Mikowski looking for Sterling Sharp. A 36 for Mikowski. That's a 14. And that is going to be complete for 4 yards. So he's going to get something out of it. Not much. Making it a little bit of a more manageable 3rd and 6. And we'll stay short pass heavy on 3rd down. And we're going to get another short pass. 41. I'm pushing my cards off to the right here. There we go. 41 is an AS. Back to Sterling Sharp. We're making another AD. We're calling basically the same play here. Mikowski to Sterling Sharp. And it's a 65. That's an 18, and that is going to be incomplete. And Green Bay going to punt again. And this is a different Green Bay team from the first half. But out comes Don Bracken. Oh, he crushes it. Really puts his foot into it here. It's a 54-yard punt. It'll be taken by Dion. So Dion gets his second chance at the ball. He's going to take it at his own 22-yard line. And, a 26 is not great. It's actually going to be a gain of 1 yard. But Atlanta takes over. 1st and 10 on their 23. Playing good defense here. And we'll go back to standard offense for them. And that is an inside run. All right, 23. That'll be settle. 53 is a CS. So John Settle's going to take the ball. 21, 22. And he's going to just get 1 yard on this play. It's going to make it 2nd and 9. On the 24. We'll go short pass heavy here. Yeah, we're going to get a short pass. $22. That's going to be Ron Heller again. He's a B. 45 is a BS, so make it BD. We're going to go Chris Miller to Ron Heller. A 26 for Miller. That's a 17, and that is incomplete. Chris Miller. Make it 3rd down and 9. Go short pass heavy. And we'll say we're going to go short pass again. 65. That'll be Keith Jones. He's an A. 64 is a CS. We'll make this a BD. And we'll go Miller to Keith Jones. Oh, 63. Always an adventure. It's a 31. We have an incomplete pass, but we have a penalty. We have the TH. Oh, it's an 11. This will be on the defense. This is going to be pass interference. So it's an incomplete pass, so you roll 1 die. And it's going to be 4 yards and an automatic 1st down. On the pass interference play. He was holding on to the tight end there. And that'll make it 1st and 10. Atlanta gets another shot at it here. They're at the 28 now. And they're going to start off this time with an outside run. $56, 52. 52 is going to be a CD. And 56 is going to be Keith Jones. So Jones on the outside run. A 62. Oh, a 24. And he's actually going to lose a yard. Atlanta has 15 total rushing yards in this game so far after this play. They're not getting any help from their running backs here. John Settle's a pretty good running back, too. I think he might have been up near the top 10, maybe even in the top 5 for rushing yards that year. He's a good player. He's only a 3, though, halfback 3. 2nd and 11. Let's go short pass heavy. And we will get a short pass. $33. 43. So 43 is a BG. 33 is actually going to be Sean Collins. We're going to make this an AS. It's going to be Miller looking for Sean Collins. 13. That's a 12. And that'll be complete. And he'll get 5. So Miller hits. Collins has a ton of targets in this game. He also has the touchdown on the hook and ladder. All right, 3rd and 6. So Atlanta, another 3rd down. Let's go short pass heavy again. And we'll get another short pass. All right. Oh, it's going to be Michael Haynes. He's an A. 52 on the defense. That's a CG. We'll make this a BS. And we're going to go Miller to Haynes. A 53. That's an 11. That'll be complete. It's only going to be 4 yards, though, and I think they're going to have to punt this. Miller to Haynes for 4. It's so weird because in the first half, that's 8 yards. Or in the first and fourth quarter, that's 8 yards. But in the second and third, it's 4 yards. And I really want to know why. Like, what's the point of breaking up into quarters? I like it. It's just, what's the point? Do players do different things in the middle of the game versus the outside quarters? It's very puzzling to me. 4th and 2. We're going to have to punt. Bring out Scott Fulhag. 41. 41's a 12. And that's a 34-yard punt taken by D10, taken by Jeff Query. Query catches it at their own 30. We can't talk. 45 for Query. That is going to be a 20. And he is going to get 5 yards on the return. So Query sets up Green Bay 1st and 10 at their own 35. Still up 31-17. 3.5 to go in this third quarter. And we'll go standard. And we're going to get a leaner. Let's do it again. There we go. We got an inside run. I'll tell you what, Green Bay's, I'm calling a little more running offense in this third quarter, which is probably hurting them because their passing has been so good. Inside run. 25 on your defense. That's an AG. 66, we're going back to Herman Fontenot. I love it. AG. Herman Fontenot going to try and get an inside run. I'll tell you what, though. He is an outside run guy. He has the odd numbers in the good places, so we are going to go ahead and change that. So 25 was an AG. Is that what it is? 25? Yeah, AG. Okay, so we're going to go Herman Fontenot on the inside, or the outside run. Oh, 55 for Herm. That's a 7. He is going to pick up 6 yards. So Fontenot picks up 6. 2nd and 4 now on Green Bay's 41. We'll stay standard. And it's going to be a medium pass. So Mikowski heard me talking about the run game. Going to put a pass out there in the huddle. 62. Was Lindy Infante their head coach, Green Bay's head coach back then? 55 on the defense, or 55 on your receiver. That's going to be Carl Bland. That guy's so boring. 62 is an AS. Bland is a C. So we're going to make it a BD. Wait, I went standard offense, right? Yeah, I think I did. So we're going to make it a BS. All right, so Mikowski to Carl Bland. Where's he at? Where is Carl Bland? Oh, there he is. He's our backup kick returner. Carl Bland, EB2, C1, OBK, FRP. Yeah, a lot of letters there. All right. So Mikowski looking for Bland. A 46. That's at 17, and he is going to get an incomplete pass and make it 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. 41. Short pass heavy. Oh, we're going to go medium again. Oh, I hate leaners. Let's re-roll the black one. 54 on your defense. Oh, that's an AG. We'll make it an AS. 46 is Jeff Query. He's a C. We'll make it a BS. And we'll go Mikowski to Query. 24 for Mikowski. That's a 15. That'll be incomplete. And everybody's punting now except that one drive that Atlanta had. We're going to bring out Don Bracken again. 31 for Bracken. That's a 6. And he's going to kick it 40 yards, and it's going to be taken by Sanders. Dion with 1 return for 1 yard and 1 return that was a fair catch. This one he's taken it as 19. 33, and that is a 7. I really thought that was going to be a 1. Look at his punt return card is interesting. It's in the P column, right? So 66 is a 1. So you'd think, boy, everything else is going to be – wait, let me do this. Come on, there we go. 66 is a 1. You think everything else is going to be low, but 33 is a 7. 11 is a 6. So it's like he has 1 chance for it to be a touchdown, but he has a lot of chances to have big returns. This is one of them. 33 is a 7, and he is going to return it 27 yards, and he is going to set up Atlanta 1st and 10 on the 46. And 2:15 to go in the third quarter. 31-17. We'll go standard. And it's going to be a short pass. 42. 42 is Woodside. Nope, 42 is not Woodside. That's a Green Bay. 42 is Gene Lang, he's an A. 13 is a BS. We'll make this an AS. And we will go Miller looking for Gene Lang. 35 for Miller. That's a 9. So he's going to complete it for 10 yards, and that'll be a first down. They will cross the 50. And Atlanta looks like they might be on the march again. Down to the 44 of Green Bay. We'll go standard. And we will get a 10. That'll be a short pass. 12, it's going to be Michael Haynes. 16, it's a AS, and we're going to make it an AS. Yeah. So we're going to go Miller to Haynes. A 36, 17. It's complete. Complete for 4 yards. So Miller finds Haynes for 4. Atlanta's not settling for a field goal either. Well, I guess they got 15 whole minutes the fourth quarter, but if it's a 4th and short, they got to go for it. And we'll go standard. And that will be an inside run on 2nd and 6. Oh, and it's going to be Gene Lang. 61 on your defense is a BS. And Lang will take the inside run. And that's a 31. That's a 17. And he's going to pick up 4 yards. And he's going to make it 3rd and 2. Boy, they really need to get into the fourth quarter. So many of these plays have so many more yards in the first and fourth quarter. It's so strange. We're down to 45 seconds, and then we'll be there. 3rd and 2 on the 36. Let's go standard here. It's a 17. 17 is a short pass. 25. That's John Settle. He's an A. 26 is a BS. Make it an AS. We're going to go Miller to John Settle, the running back. 65. I thought it was a 55. I was so excited. It's an 18. And oh no, on 3rd and 2. It's complete, but he loses a yard. Oh, Settle, you got to drop that pass. Unless you think you can make something happen. And I think they probably do on every play. All right, last play. It's 4th and 3 on the 37. They're going to go for this. 54-yard field goal. Even if they make it, it doesn't help them like you want it to. So we're going to go for here, 4th and 3. We're going to call short pass heavy. Chris Miller, 17 of 33. So he's back over 50%, which is nice. And it's going to, I hate when it leans. It is going to be a short pass. Big play for Atlanta here. 45. Oh, the defense is like, bring it on. That's an 11. That's a CD. 45 is Gene Lang. He's an A, so we'll make it a BD. Give him a chance. Last play of the quarter, 4th and 3. Miller looking for Gene Lang. 26. Oh, no, 17. That ain't going to do it. That pass falls to the ground, incomplete. And for the second time in this game, Atlanta will turn it over on downs in Green Bay territory. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Packers. 15 minutes to go. And I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I got a few other things I want to do this evening. So I'll come back for the fourth quarter. I'll probably come back for the fourth quarter and play it tomorrow. Atlanta, I think, has a chance to come back here. It's only 2 touchdowns, and they played pretty well in the third quarter offensively and defensively. So let's see if something can happen. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.